Let me ask you though, 'cause, we saw that the Nation of Islam split into many factions. How many factions are there?
Okay. That came place in 1975
When Elijah returned to his essence.
when he returned. Wallace. Wallace was in the nation. The messenger put him out and left him out. So when Wallace crawled back on his hands and knees, like a beggar, okay, because he had nothing going for him, he was a bum, and begged the messenger to let him back in. The messenger didn't take him back in. The messenger said, it's not up to me. He never took him back. He said, up to my followers. It was the followers, out of love and respect for the messenger, you understand, that accepted him back in.
After he returned to his essence.
After the messenger passed. Right. Because Wallace always had a mental problem. He always was a bum. He always was deaf. Everybody says he's wise. I don't see how you can say a fool is wise. Anytime you can't maintain yourself, ain't no way in hell you can be wise. You understand? He's a bum. He didn't even take care of himself, and he didn't take care of his family. Nothing took care of him and his family. Okay? And when it was time for him to go, years ago, when it was time for him to go to the service, after the messenger went to prison, I didn't get into it when the messenger was running around the country for the 7 years. People say he was being chased or ran. No, the messenger, just like the father, the messenger was moving all around the country to preserve the wisdom for the people. Just like the father was moving all around New York, they were chasing him all around New York, wanting to do him harm because he's spreading lessons, because he's teaching black man's God. He said, well, he used to go gamble, this and that. At night, he couldn't go home to his family. Everybody trying to harm him. The only place that was open all night was the after-hour spot. So he would go down to the hour spot to rest, to sleep. You understand what I'm trying to say? He didn't have no money. So whatever money he had, he would use that to gamble, to make some money so he could eat. But people get so stupid and hung up with their own foolishness and ignorance that they don't face the reality of people's different situations. You know what I'm trying to say? Now you're right here in New York. You can't go see your family because everybody out there want to harm you. Brothers who say Assalamu alaikum want to harm you. The messenger says leave him alone, but the jackasses still want to harm him. You understand? Out of envy and jealousy, because you didn't have the courage to come and do what he did. And I give him credit. You say, well, he said he was God. Yes, he was God at that, because it took a God to come out there in the street at that time with the lessons from the temple, black man's God, and sharing amongst the young brothers. You had to be a God to do that. See, and all you big mouth Negroes who know so much and got so much to say, you didn't have the courage to do it. And some of your best Muslims today that's in the nation came out of the 5% nation. The best ones in the nation of Islam was 5%.
Right.
But you don't uphold that. You don't make that known. Out of envy, jealousy, and stupidity. Okay. Now, the father, he teaching, going down doing his thing. So then he had a little ride. Then he hooked up with Mayor Lindsay of asked him what you want. The father could have been a millionaire. They asked him what you want. You know what I told him? All I want is a school for my babies.
Right.
He didn't say I want a Cadillac. He didn't say I want a co-op. I just want a school for my baby. Okay? So they granted him the school. How you act was supposed to be for training young brothers for jobs and things like that. And it had it set up that all you had to do come and sign in. Then every week you got like $30 or $35 or something like that for yourself. And then Universal Shamgar, he designed the flags. He designed about 3 flags, different one, the 8-point flag and the 16-point flag. He brought the flags to the father. The father signs it up and everything. He said, well, they're not ready for the 16-point flag. whispered to Mayor Lindsay, to all the guards, bring your attribute, all the guards, whatever your attribute was. You come and give him your attribute and everything. He gave the list to Mayor Lindsay. Mayor Lindsay, he's the mayor. So Mayor Lindsay gave the list to Eagle. Eagle manufactured the flags. It don't cost Lindsay nothing. He's the mayor. So naturally he got the flags. They give him a bunch of flags. The father gave them out to the babies whose names are on the flags. So that's where it comes for the guards. My flag free.
Right. So let me ask you. You said Eagle.
Eagle is the manufacturer of flags.
He's a manufacturer of flags.
Yeah, he produced the flags.
And that he got the contract through Mayor Lindsay. Mayor Lindsay.
Yeah.
Right.
Mayor Lindsay made that connection. Yeah. And then after Mayor Lindsay, after a while, then some of the guards were still getting from flag, kept it going and everything. But they had a bit of contribution. You see what I'm trying to say? But that's where it came from. I don't have to pay for my flag. My flag was free. No, your flag was free when Mayor Lindsay was getting them free. So naturally, Father gave it to you free. You understand?
Right.
So, right.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mecca did this.